Hello, today is Friday, November 5th, 2022. We're just post one day Thanksgiving. I'm going to give you a recap on market action of SPY 500. All right, so we've been in this kind of an uptrend lately. This is the weekly chart. And you can see over the last 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, we've been putting in higher highs. So these candles are weekly candles, and on a weekly basis, the market momentum has been moving up. So what we want to do is continue to think that the market is going to go up. We're continuation players. So what is the market doing now? Well, the last week, you can see this week here, we were in 4051 to 3917. That was the previous week high, previous week low. And Monday through current Friday, we've been remaining in this range. All right, let's go to our 4-hour chart. Okay. So you can see that this is our previous range, the white lines that we previously drew out, okay? And what's been happening is you've been putting in these higher volume ranges over the last few periods, okay? The last higher volume range was put in here on high volume at 1300 hours on Wednesday. So 13 to 5, they'll put in a higher volume range. And that range is basically from 403 to 4050. Okay, here's the bottom, top of the range. And then you can see once it put in the top, over several hours, it's pulled back to about mid-range. Okay, that's pretty much what the market did today. Now let's go down to our 1 hour or our half an hour. I like the half an hour a little bit better. It's a little more refined. All right, so what you can see is that 4-hour range that we're in. Once that range was put in, what did the market do? It pulled back about 50% of the 4-hour range we're looking at. Okay, let me do this. I'm going to split the screen. On one side, we're going to have the 4-hour range we're looking at. Okay, and then on the right side, you can see the 30-minute chart. All right, so this is the range we're looking at from this high to this low. And we're playing off of high volume with the idea that, this is going to continue to happen. There's going to be another higher high on high volume. That's what we're playing for. So today I wasn't expecting a lot of upward movement because there's not a lot of volume in the market. But what you did see was a lot of sell-off. You saw a sell-off into this period's range, right? And so what I did was I went long at 4032, which was like right here, 403 something. That candle closed right there, okay? And why that candle? Because remember, we're in an uptrend. The market is basically upticking. And what I'm counting on is a close higher on the 4-hour. Okay, so I'm counting on another close higher. I'm counting on this happening. So let's say, tomorrow, or today's Friday. So let's say Monday or Sunday, when the volume comes back in, that's what I'm counting on, a higher high on high volume. So I want to see a high volume close up. And I'm getting in in the pullback. So I'm getting in around the 50% level or the 30% level. And I also like to look at these bars too. And I like to look at, okay, well, this is a potential entry. This was a potential entry. And then I look at where I am in the range, put my stop loss below that range that I'm playing, and then I'm waiting for this to happen, to exit. So, everything has to, of course, be in line with the higher picture, so we're going higher on the weekly chart, and we're still in this range. The overall tempo of the market is to move up higher. So I want to make sure that I'm getting in on a setup that is consistent with that picture. I don't want to be getting in on a setup that's inconsistent with that picture. So what do I mean by that? So like here you can see we have a 4-hour range. Look at our moving averages. The 200 is below the 100. And I see a good pullback to the midpoint of that range from the previous high to the low of the 4-hour range that we're playing. Why 4-hour? Because though that's about the most amount of risk I want to take on, number one. And number two, those are where the volume happens. That's where the volume is happening. The 9 to 1 and the 1 to 4 hour session, right? So I wouldn't expect this to happen until this picture. I wouldn't expect that to happen until Monday at between 9 and 1, because you need volume to create those moves like that. So we're just setting up, we're waiting. We have our stop loss in if the market decides to do something else. But this is the typical setup, the long setup. All right, so if you like this video, hit like, subscribe, and subscribe to the newsletter. The link is below. Thank you.